Claudia, a bit of a break. I can imagine it was probably pretty nice after, 4 games in the space of, 12 days?
Yeah, no, that was crazy. But yeah, definitely nice to have a break. I think we've all needed a little reset, and I think we're ready to go for this week. And yeah, I think we're all quite sore after those 4 games in those couple days. But yeah, I think we're ready to go.
I suppose, how were you guys straight back into training? Like, what is the last week looks like after, the Adelaide game?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had some recovery the day after, and then we've had the weekend off, which has been really nice. To spend some time away from football to reset and take some time away and get back into the whole rhythm of the season again. So yeah, and then we've had training today and yesterday, and then tomorrow day off, which is nice.
When you're in the thick of it, obviously you missed a game for suspension, but when you're in the thick of it, of that stretch of games, what does your mentality have to be like? Because, you're playing so many games just back to back, and even, win, loss, you've sort of just got to move on to the next one.
Yeah, no, exactly. I feel like even if you make a mistake, you just got to keep pushing, because I feel like, because there is such short time between the games, you just got to move on and just keep going, and as long as you try your best and hope, that's all you can really do. So yeah.
The last game, Adelaide, that got close and obviously just sort of tapered off at the end there, and they snuck in. But do you think that was maybe the result of playing so many games in a row, that by the end of that second half you were sort of just slowing up a bit and everyone was sort of feeling it?
Potentially, yeah. I felt like that first half against Adelaide we were killing it and we did really well, and we should have probably been up a couple more goals than what we were. But I think maybe potentially we were quite exhausted after that, and I feel like other teams probably knew that too when playing against us, that after 4 games anyone's going to be pretty tired. But I thought besides that first half we did really well. It was just a shame that we let them snuck in the last 20 minutes or so of the game. So yeah.
And Wellington this week and back at home, I suppose, now that you guys are fresh, do you feel like this is an opportunity to, make another stamp or a mark on your season?
No, for sure. I think after having the little break and I think resetting, I think that's what we all needed. And I think obviously Wellington are doing well. They're coming second on the ladder, and we've obviously dropped a couple spots, but because it is so tight, I think we all have belief, and I think we'll do really well. And I think as long as we still believe in do well, then yeah, I think we can get back in the top 6.
I mean, we were just sort of saying that before, but yeah, that ladder is so tight. Yeah. So I suppose, 1 or 2 wins and you guys could be right back up there.
Yeah, exactly right, which is good. I think it's also nice having it so close that even if you do lose 1 game or you draw, you're still close, rather than knowing that you're completely out of making the final round. So yeah, I think it's quite good that it's close but tough, because everyone's so good this season. So yeah.
Do you look to the men's team as well and see how, they had a bit of a stop-start to their campaign, but now they've got a bit of a run on and, they're in second spot and they're getting huge crowds? Do you kind of look at that and know that a similar thing could happen with a bit of consistency?
No, for sure. I think most of us girls and even the coach and stuff are all looking at the men, because they have been doing really well, and they've been scoring really good goals, and I think that they have a lot of belief, and I think that's what we need to make sure we keep doing, and believing in ourselves that we can do this, we can be like the boys, we can smash teams and, make the whole atmosphere really good. And I think that's what we need to do the next couple games, especially at home this weekend against Wellington. So yeah.
Does that bring a really good vibe to the club as well? Obviously you've been here for a few years now. Does it feel like something special is building within the club?
No, for sure. I think it's definitely been a positive start to this new environment, this new season, with having the men doing so well, and obviously we're doing quite well as well. So I think it's nice to have a whole club joint together that we're doing really well this season. So yeah.
Is there much crossover between you guys in terms of club stuff or any coaching or anything like that? Or
a little. We sometimes have promos together, or we'll have a sponsor night together where we'll be mixed, but it's sometimes some of us are still friends with them or people interact with them. So yeah, that's really it.